There is a superpower in being your most authentic self. We're chatting expressing your femininity the best way you know how with influencer and content creator Simone Campis, courtesy of GynaGuard, SA's #1 feminine hygiene wash. Hey girl.
Hi Polly.
Now for some of our viewers who are unfamiliar with the work that you do and your content, what is it that you specialize in?
I'm a content creator on Instagram, TikTok sometimes, but I basically just make videos about self-care. That's my absolute fave. I do hair care videos, basically little things to show people, or women especially, how to be comfortable in their own skin, how to be confident about their hair, and I basically just encourage women to be their most authentic self.
But for someone like you who is living within the public eye, you tend to be put in a box. But how would you describe your personal brand and femininity?
Well, over the years, I feel like I've had to find myself and find things that make me feel more feminine or ladylike. What I love to do is just express myself best I can. I wear what I want to wear, dress how I want to dress. I do my self-care days. Sometimes I'm more emotional, sometimes I'm more sensitive, sometimes I'm more hard and strong. I just embrace who I am, and that basically is my brand.
But what are then those common misconceptions that keep coming up? How do you deal with them as well?
I think on Instagram especially, I know myself, we portray this perfect life. And that's not always the case. And I think that is the misconceptions people have about me. So I think what I've been doing is just to show people my vulnerable self, that I'm flawed as well, especially being a woman. I struggle with these things too. And I think that's just what I go for. I try to show my most flawed self to my audience.
Now, Simone, with all that being said, how do you then find the strength to be your most authentic self and expressing your own femininity?
Sometimes that can be a bit hard. I know I struggle with it, but sometimes you just need to pick up your energy again. I go on a little shopping spree. I pamper myself at home, doing self-care days, and I basically just pour into myself.
So then I just want to find out, what is your self-care routine, and does feminine hygiene play any role?
Feminine hygiene is very important to me, but more than anything, I pour into myself. Self-care days are important, but I think sometimes we make them look too perfect, masking away. And sometimes it's just being kind to yourself, loving on yourself. That is the best self-care that I like to practice on a day-to-day basis. But in terms of feminine hygiene, very, very important to me. If I feel good, I look good, I'm good. I love myself and I love on myself, and that's what I try to do on a daily basis, especially being in the public eye, or basically putting your life out there for everyone to see and everyone to have opinions on. So it can be quite draining. Like I said, one of the things that I love to do is just loving on myself and having those self-care days when I'm not feeling my best self. That's what I love to do.
Kodwa ke Simone, femininity can be expressed in so many different ways. From myself, who loves the weaves, the lashes, the heavy makeup, to a beautiful natural queen like yourself with the afro and just the fresh bare-faced. Are those different elements of femininity important to you?
It is important to me, but I think over the years what I've tried to do is not box myself. If I want to wear a wig today, I'll wear a wig today. If I want to wear my natural hair tomorrow, I'll do that. I basically just do what makes me feel confident, what makes me feel beautiful in that moment. And whether you wear fake lashes or fake weaves, it does not make you more authentic or less authentic.
Now, Simone, just looking into the camera, if you were to write a Dear Simone letter to baby Simone, giving her one piece of advice and adding in feminine hygiene within your self-care routine, what would that be?
Dear Simone, you are beautiful, you are a star, and you should believe in yourself more. Be your most authentic self, pour into yourself, do those little self-care days to pick yourself up. Love on yourself, be kind to yourself. I think I would definitely tell myself to learn to embrace your femininity, see what works for you, what doesn't work for you, try out new things, try out things that you thought would never work for you. Be more confident in yourself and be more confident in your body.
What is the one thing about feminine hygiene and life that you would wish you knew when you were younger?
I think I knew how to care for myself a bit better, how to love on myself more, and how to practice those self-care days like I do right now, just pouring into myself, loving on myself, being kind to myself. I wish I knew that. I wish I knew how to care more for myself.
Beautifully said, Simone. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Polly.
Free to be yourself should always be our goal in life. Enter the Finding the Face of GynaGuard competition at www.faceofgynaguard.co.za now.
Are you the face? We're looking for 3 fabulous women to be the face of GynaGuard. Win a Fiat 500, 50,000 Rand cash, cover girl status, and so much more. To enter, buy and try any GynaGuard product and tell us about it at faceofgynaguard.co.za. You could be the one.